just started out. Steve just ahead of me, heading for the next cloud and ridge. I'm going to join him. There's Steve again, climbing out over the big mountains now. There's been quite a lot of smoke in the valley, blown onto the mountain. It wasn't very nice to fly in. Views over the back of the mountains. The Pacifico comes over that. There goes Steve.
Moving on.
Still climbing over the big mountain. Steve is ahead of me there in the smoke, I think. Doesn't look very nice to fly in. Valley still doesn't look like it's working. Not as far as I can tell anyway. Don't quite know what to do. Keep on heading north, fly through the smoke, tolerate it. I'm in the cloud, I'm in the cloud. Not very clever. And now out of the cloud. Right at the end of the ridge. I think we're going to start heading out towards the flats. To the Victoria. Steve's already on his way. I can see one or two people over the flats that are thermally, so maybe it'll be okay. I'm going to stay as close to cloud without getting too close to cloud as I can whilst I get out from the mountains, and hope that it works out for us. Look at that fire, pyrocumulus over the top of it. Horrible. Nearly across the other side. There's Steve climbing ahead. He went off on a mission and found something, so I'm going to pimp off him for a bit. And the guy on the Alpina, they can mark the climb, and I will gladly use it. A lot of sink though. Seem to have outclimbed Steve. Sky looks nice to the north. There are people climbing over La Victoria. sky looks good to the west, isn't it? Or east? Sky not so good to the south. There he is. Don't go south, Steve. You... Well, I'm heading north. There's Victoria. That's Obando there. Me and Steve have parted ways. Steve had gone back to Zarzal. So I'm on my own by the looks of it. I'm not sure there's that many people around. The sky looks good. I'm at 7,000 feet. I'm hoping to get something off this cloud, if not before. I'm on speed bar. There's a little bit of tailwind, I think, at the moment. The wind is pretty variable. Hard to tell from going into wind or against wind from going north or south consistently. Anyway, sky looks nice, the day looks good. I'm hoping for another good day, fingers crossed. Again, hope these clouds work. Nice to have a bit of company. I'm low, I'm low. I'm hoping the birds are going to save me. I'm pretty low. There's Obando. I might abandon Obando to get out of this. ,6,000 feet. 7,000 feet. So that ridge leads all the way down to Sevilla. I've never been able to connect with it this far down. I guess in theory, if you can do, you can run all the way along that line to Seville, pop out south of Zarzal, Buba Grande, something like that. I have seen people on it. I think I'm just about to see a guy on it at the moment, trying to get on it anyway. Difficult to make out. He's on a white wing. Sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. Oh yeah, he's above it now. How did he get there? Well, that's it. About 7,800 foot at the moment. The climb's really slowed. Maybe it's time to push on. Maybe milk it for a few more foot. Climbing over La Victoria. 6,500 feet. Heading south now. Try and get high here. Move on to that next cloud, hopefully. The climb's a little bit broken. The day's still looking good. The sky's looking fairly friendly. I've not heard from Steve for a while. Broken climbs, as I say, with punchy cores. So 1,200 feet. I'd hope for more. Okay, towards the edge, thank you. 8,000 feet. Let's head to Zarzal. So here I am, level with Roldanillo, and just got past Zarzal. I'm going down the middle of the valley. Steve's over in that direction somewhere near the sugarcane factory. I was a little bit intimidated by the climbs I was getting underneath some of the clouds over there. Very easy climbs, straight lined it pretty much to 8,000 feet. So I'm just being a little bit cautious and circling around things a little bit. Nice to see a blue hole to escape into, possibly, is the thinking. So I'm just heading south. No great plans or ambitions for the day, really. I'm going to try and connect with something underneath this cloud, I think. I'm right down the middle of the valley, so walking out from here would be quite a pain. So I think I'll get underneath this cloud, hopefully, and then edge my way towards the road. Something like that. Oh, some of the sugarcane debris. Wow, I hope you saw that. Well, here I am, on the mark, heading down the valley, south, away from all that stuff there. I'm pleased to be out here. I can see some fairly big clouds. Obviously, to that side it's looking fine. That side is looking like there's some big clouds up in the back there. Obviously the valley looks fine. That's the escape route. But I don't want to be landing right in the middle of it, because it could take hours to walk out. So edging towards the road. That's where Steve is down there, like Tahia, I think it's called. There's the sugar beet factory with the smokestacks. There's the fields over there. And that's what causes the smoke. Oh, the massive fire down there. Horrible. Right on my path. Look at that, look at the flames. Ain't going in there. Flying through the ash of the fire, horrible. Jeez. Now get me out of this. It's everywhere. Oh God. Oh, can I endure it? Where's it all coming from? Come on. Look at that pyrocumulus cloud. Fucking hell, that's massive. I'm gonna have to go right towards it because that's my escape route down there. Yeah, keep it on, Steve. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm still going. Well, I've had a bit of a torrid time trying to get back. It's been hard work, tiring. I've not been on form at all. Not been able to call the thermals very well. This guy behind me has been doing very well. I've been struggling in the same kind of air as him. So I'm heading back to Zarzal now, get as close as I can. Maybe I'll find another climb on the way back, maybe I won't. There's a big black cloud. There's a pyrocumulus cloud has restarted. As the fire restarted, and behind that there's a big cloud, so I'm running away from that, and I've got a slight kind of crosswind, I think, but there are landing field options on the way to Zarzal. So yeah, it's nearly over, just put it down safely is what I'm looking for now. Not quite the finish of the day it was yesterday. That was dreamy. This has been a little bit hey ho, you get what you get. Steve, it's Chris. I'm just on my glide towards Zarzal. I'll put it down in a field there or thereabouts, I think. Are you still on the line? So that's the end of another day. Quite an eventful end to the day. Strong Pacifico today. I was coming into land and at one point I was going backwards. but I had picked these two nice big fields, this one here and this one here. Zarzal is just beyond that tree line over there, and I should be able to get the bus back fairly easily. I just need to be able to pack up in this wind, very breezy. Anyway, another day finished. Everyone landed safely, so a good day, and I think it was an enjoyable day. Not quite as nice as yesterday, but you can't have more like that, can you? Anyway, ta-ta for now.